the 5M Dash Strength. We're getting ready to go live with our stretching and strengthening routine. All right, everything that we do is for a minute. This is a relaxation, no stress zone where we focus on just stretching and getting our mind together. Everything we're doing is for a minute. All you have to do is follow along. All right. All right, we got squats first. Squats first is not a race. All we're doing is just squatting down and holding it. We're gonna do the stretch first, and then we're gonna do the drill second. This is a stretching and strengthening routine. We want to be able to maneuver and fall, get in positions. Everything's not always gonna be perfect. You may fall, you may trip. Just like in life, you may fall and stumble. This is how you get up. This is how you move forward. We're gonna hold every position for a minute instead of just being in one spot. All you have to do is just hold it there. However, instead of being in one spot, I like to move around a little, loosen up my joints instead of just staying in one spot. But all you have to do is hold, relax, breathe. We got 15 seconds on this stretch, and then we're gonna go into the routine or the drill. 10 seconds on the stretch. It should be right there. It's a short one. It's on the side. It's on the side of on the side of the remote. If you look at the side of the remote, yeah. Up and down. No race. We're not trying to get as many reps in. Nothing like that. You just want to get in the position and get out of the position. 30 seconds on the drill. Excellent work. Come down to the point that's comfortable for you. No matter how low or how high you come down, it's for you. As you get used to it, you're going to get lower. All right, we're going to stay here. Now we're doing hamstrings. So now we're bending our right toe, squatting, stretching our glutes, leaning towards our left leg. Left leg is up, dorsiflex. So I'm on my heel. My left hand is behind my leg. My head is down. All you have to do is follow suit. The more you look like me on the drill, as far as what position I'm in, that's the position I want you in. If you feel tight, take a deep breath. Then I'll slowly try to go down a little bit lower every time. Gravity gonna do the rest. The best partner assisted stretching is with gravity. Always gonna show up. Always gonna get an exact same pull. We're gonna switch sides. Same thing. Dorsiflex your foot. Your legs up. We're not sitting on the ground. I don't want to sit on the ground. We want to work every muscle as often as possible for the duration of this time, so I can get the most out of my stretch. Might be doing hamstring first. Typically, I do abductors first, but want to make a switch. You don't want to do the exact same thing all the time. So I want to mix it up because I want to start to feel like I gotta do it one way. It doesn't have to be just one way. This is the stretch. Then we're going to go to the drill after this. All right. Now we're going to the drill. Turn it. Middle. Turn it. All it is a repeat stretch. We're not trying to get as many in as possible. We're just doing a repeat stretch. A comfortable turn, get into the stretch, and come out of the stretch Like I said, you want to be able to fall, have mishaps, and get right back up and walk off because you've been working for that accident. All accidents are exactly that. They can happen at any moment. But also at that moment, I want to be able to walk away from it. I want to be able to talk about it at another time, a later date, and laugh about it. I don't want to have to go to the hospital about it. All right, now we're going to the right side. All you gotta do is follow along with the stretch. Follow along with the stretch. Breathe. Have some water with you to help oxidize your muscles and your ligaments, your joints. You're going right stretch, middle, right stretch, middle. Now we're about to alternate. Let's go. Get ready for alternating. Here, stretch, 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 stretch. Now I'm standing in the middle because it's an easier transition from left to right if I stay in the middle. My biggest focus is making sure I dorsiflex, heel up, the toes up. Correction, toes up, and I'm on the heel. This should make sure that you have a flexible groin. Abductors are warmed up, they're flexible as well. Not worried about a groin pull. And because we're working our glutes so much, we're not worried about too much of a hamstring pull because our glutes are directly connected to our hamstring and lower back. All right. Now, one leg down, one knee down. I'm rolling my ankle out. Still flexing my toes, stretching my toes, my phalanges back here. I'm rolling my ankle on purpose because I don't want to be in a position where I twist or roll my ankle and they have no flexion in it, which means I'm definitely gonna have a really bad ankle sprain instead of mild. The more flexible you are and you have those injuries, they're mild instead of major. I want them to be mild, and I want to be able to bounce back from it sooner. But that comes with how flexible are you? How mobile are you? Be flexible, to be mobile. Most likely I'm not going to be. You have your people that are different than others and that seem to be automatic flexible. Okay, that's fine. If you're not one of those persons, one of those people, then don't assume that when you have an accident that you shouldn't get hurt, no matter how minor it is. Simply as walking down the stairs, you can tear an ACL, you can break an ankle, break a leg, whatever the case may be. I want my stuff to be minor because I want to then prepare my body for it. But at the same time, our priorities are different than when we were younger. So now that our priorities are different, our responsibilities in life also are different. I still have to have a responsibility to myself to make sure that I'm as healthy as possible and my body is as active as possible. I have a responsibility to me first over all things. Over all things. The better I am, the better I can deal with and manage stress and deal with other people. All right. I'm stretching out my quad, leaning back. Ah. I need to do it more often because it's definitely burning. I want to be used to putting that much pressure on my toe and bending my toes as much as possible. I don't want it to be that I struggle to put on shoes, or I can't put on shoes because it hurts my feet. You want to stretch out the bottom of your feet because a lot of your pressure point leads to the bottom of your feet. All right, now we alternate. Actually, let's do the drill. We're doing the drill first, then we'll alternate. Max range of motion, max range flexion. And my stability is determined by how much I do this, how often I do this, and how serious I take it. Because if I don't do it often, I'm going to only be able to do it less. The less you do, the less you're able to do. And the more you're willing to do, the more you will be able to do. Now we're alternating. And I feel it all in my shins, but that stress on my shin is helping me not have stuff like shin splints. Which burn. The more tension you put your body under, the more pressure and tension it will be able to accept. All of this balancing, all of this stress, all that makes you better. That's what it's all about. The 1% getting better. You get better 1% every day. Every 100 days, you're a different person. You don't even recognize yourself from the day you started. All right. Now straightening my toes, sitting back, pointing my toes to relieve the pressure on my shin that I just built up. Your shin hardly coming under tension unless you decide to start running or jogging. So I built the pressure within my shin. Now I'm going to teach my body how to release it. So the more used my body is to the pressure that I built up in my shin, the better. Yeah, keep on stretching. Yeah, I got 30 seconds. I'm going to put my mics in. How you doing, Sia? All right, now bring one foot forward and sit on one. I'm sitting on my left foot. I got my right foot extended. I'll be sitting there for a minute. Remember, it's not a race. We're not trying to get anywhere. We're exactly where we want to be. We got a track meet today. Because of the track meet, I normally would come on at 7. However, this is 5 a.m. dash strength. So my best time to come on, I figure would be 5, which would probably be my permanent time at 5 a.m. dash strength to be coming on at 5. It seemed like it would make the most sense considering that it's the earliest and the least effective time would be or least interrupted time. All right, we get ready to switch legs. Remember, as a dad, as a coach, as a trainer, all of the above. What up, son? Shit in the room, you doing that? Love you. as a parent, you have stuff like that happening on a regular basis in your life. You know, the naked bodies walking by at all times. Yeah, I feel that. I've tried to make Saturday a time for me that I didn't have to wake up as early for my 5 a.m. dash training. But it seemed like the more logical thing, again, would be to wake up at 5 a.m. Well, 4 a.m. Get ready in preparation for 5. Which means also I'm gonna have to get myself in the bed. All right, next switch, we're going to hips. All right, we up here. We're gonna let our legs fall down to the side. Push the top leg back, roll over. Make sure you point that toe. Get that stretch on. All you gotta do is just stay in position. Make sure you're breathing comfortably, relaxing. Let your head fall down to the ground. Your hips, you can feel this all here. Your hips, glutes, your hips being stretched, your glutes being stretched, your hamstring connected to that. You feel that. While being able to bring your knee into your chest, you don't have to use your hands to do it. As a matter of fact, less hands the best. We'll turn the other way. Knees up, let them fall down. Rotate your hip back and over towards the ground. Point your toe, point your toe. Now your knee is in your chest, and instead of you pulling your knee to your chest, you're actually using your weight to help push you on down to the ground along with gravity. So you're feeling in your glutes. Go over more if you need to feel it more. But for me, the more I'm back here sitting within this tension, I feel it more. All right, we switching. Knees up. Let it roll down. Don't rotate anything. Now we're just coming up and we're strengthening now. And this, instead of the stretch, this is the drill to the stretch. Pushing up, coming back. This is 5 a.m. dash strength. So for TikTok, Mental Graffiti, you go to my YouTube page, 5 a.m. dash strength. 5 a.m. dash strength. You can watch all my videos of motivational speaking, any cooking, food edition we have. All that's on 5 a.m. dash strength. Like, subscribe, share. All right, we're about to switch. All right, roll the feet up and over, and we switch. Full range of motion, but don't sit. Don't sit here. I'm coming back. When we're about to touch, I come up. So as I feel it slightly, I come up. But we're not sitting. I'm not taking the pressure off of my glute. My glutes stay engaged the whole time. Five a.m. dash strength. Thank y'all for being here with us. This for the over 40 crowd. However, you be 16 though, it wouldn't matter. All are welcome because most younger people don't stretch properly. So I want to be able to teach them, not just tell them how to stretch. If you can follow along, you can be in there. All parents and mentors, we here for y'all. Any question y'all have, a workout you want to see, let me know. We'll do it. All right, now we alternate. Turn up. Turn up. is working core here with the turning, your obliques, back on your glutes. So it's a release. It's tension, release. It's the releasing, this is tension. However, for my core, this is the tension and then the releasing. All your body work together. Functionality, mobility, flexibility. All that works together. Nothing works one at a time. None of that is separate. Not at all. Everything works together. So we're not going to isolate it. We're working just one at a time. All right? Now we land on our backs. And we're coming over. Then on the back, my neck touches my arm, and I stretch. I shoot my hips out. Now I'm flat as possible, and this is the same stretch as pulling your arm across your body. But instead of you pretending to pull it or not pulling, or your kid's not pulling enough, we're gonna let gravity do its thing. Shoot our hips out so our hips are flat, and you can't fight against gravity. The more you get tired, complacent, relaxed, that's good. And regular stretching or working out is bad. But with us, it's good because the more you relax, the more gravity take a hold of your stretch and push you down into that stretch more. So it's actually beneficial with us. We try to find a positive within the thing that make the activity bad. What makes it bad is the complacency. However, with us, that very same complacency make the stretch even better. Turn over, shoot the hips out, so you're flat. Now you're bringing it across. I'll need my hand. My shoulders are straight across and parallel with the ground. Gravity gonna do the rest, and the more I relax, the more gravity does. If I wasn't relaxed, I'd be up higher. But you start to get heavy. You start to not resist as much. As you breathe, you start to relax your muscles more, and that alone helps the stretch go more in depth. All these things are important, and as we stretch them and try to get the kids to do them, it's hard to manage that importance when you can just put them in position or put together a program like this that they automatically are gonna work hard at. So them being too lazy to actually put in the work, this forces the work to be done properly. So we're gonna roll back, just like when they're doing that stretch, we put our neck on our arm, and we pull them with our arm up. All that's back. Roll back, back. Roll over, back. The whole point of this is not to try to get that overwork. There's a couple of drills that actually put me through something, but the whole point of this is really to get the flexibility and the mobility and that strength to be able to get in and out of positions and then not even bother you. And people would wonder, well, it must be natural. It must just automatically be able to do it. Or you just an athlete. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with whatever the reason being that you give me that I'm able to do it. I know I practice every morning. I know I work every morning. Every morning I'm trying to get better. This is how you get out of bed. As you roll over, you're raising up. It should be no problem. There's so many things you can put into a workout, and there's so many ways you can make that workout benefit you. You just got to do the work. You can't avoid the work. You got to realize that you are important, and being important, you give yourself that time. Don't feel guilty about that time. You deserve the time and you earn that time. So give it to yourself. The hard work too. On the days that we work out during the week, and we're working hard, you deserve that. That's not something that you don't have a right to. You deserve it. You earn it. Arm up, head not on top. You want to slide the head to the front of the arm. So now that arm is behind your head. You want your arm behind your head. You want your head on the ground. Don't hit your head on the floor. Please don't. I'm just trying to show you that you want your head on the ground. So now when they normally do that arm raise, you tell them pull the arm over and all that, it's not necessary because gravity gonna do the rest. And the more you get lazy and relaxed, gravity gonna pull that head on down and put that arm behind your head, which is what you want. Whatever you don't do, you won't do. It's just how it works. Your body puts the energy where it's needed. You're a very, very, very complex being. If you don't utilize certain things, your body will take that energy and it's gonna put it somewhere else where it can be used as for its best purpose. And right now, our focus is staying mobile, staying as mobile as possible, which isn't hard to do as long as you're putting together a program or you follow my program for a person of any age. You realize age has very little to do with how mobile you are. It's your priorities. When they start to change, then they start to reduce the amount of mobility you have. The more we work, the more we sit. The more we go to work, the more we sit. We got to drive to work. When you're at work, you sit the entire 8 hours. When you take a break, you go find something to eat. And when you eat it, you sit. To get to work, you sit. To get from work, you sit. When you get home, you tired from work. So you're going to sit. All those things are reason that you need to get your butt up and move around. But when you get home, you're going to tell yourself you're tired. How? You've been sitting all day. You're tired because you haven't done nothing within that day to build energy. You create energy. Energy is created. And once it's created, it has to go somewhere. And that's throughout your body. But you've been sitting all damn day. And you think that you should be mobile because you haven't done no working out, so I should have a lot of energy. I ain't gonna work out today because if I work out, I'm not gonna have energy. I'm not gonna do nothing but sit here some more so I can maintain the little energy I have so I can move later. That's not how it works. When you move, you build energy. Energy is a friction. And the more friction you have, the more energy you have. But the less you know about these things, the less you're gonna do them. So that's why they take out PE. They dumb down science. So now in science class, you're not learning about friction. And there is no more PE class, no more physical education. So the less you know, the more you're gonna be paying for doctor bills. You don't know about eating. They don't teach us about gardening. The only thing that can heal your body, which is real food, they don't teach you about none of that. You're a doctor. You don't go to no nutritional class. All of these things are a fact. No doctor is just sitting up here going to nutritional class and that's their actual doctor, which is an herbal doctor. All right. So now we're gonna do hamstrings. We're gonna do quad. Leg back. Instead of my leg being straight, instead of me being in a hurdle stretch, I'm gonna put my leg forward. I'm gonna bring this leg and put it on top because my legs on my quad are very tight. Usually you would do it like this. I put mine on top to add pressure to help gravity push it down even more by raising. If all I gotta do is raise this knee, raising this knee, push down that knee. All means necessary. We're gonna get stretch, get flexible, and get the stretch in. We're gonna get this stretch in. Now we're gonna switch and do the same thing. My leg back because mine is so tight. I'm gonna put my leg here. I can either relax it there and just let gravity do its thing, or I can add a little pressure to it, which I'm gonna add so I can get even more of a stretch. I'm feeling it all in my quad, but at the same time, believe me, I'm getting some work in on on my on my knee over here. With this pushing this down is helping with the strengthening of my ACL. Excellent work, excellent work, excellent work. Be consistent on your work. Be consistent on how much and what you want out of that work. It can't change day to day. Well, I won't be flexible. Not a big deal today. Oh, I'm gonna skip because I've been stretching. Oh, you know what? Now I'm down, instead of stretching 5 days a week, I'm down to stretching 3. Now I'm down to stretching 1 day a week, but at least I got 1 day in. Nah, be consistent. That's not how you put into your bank. You can pay your bank every day. Every day you pay your bank. All right. The next drill. We did hamstrings. Oh, this is not the next drill. This is just what I feel it at right now. All right. Now we're gonna go to cobra stretch. Laying flat, pushing up. My lower abdomen stay on the ground. I'm looking up into the sky by pushing up. Now we're gonna go to cobra push-ups from here. I know they're not push-ups, but that's what my boys call them. So we call them push-ups. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 8, 2, 3, 4, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 115. Now we're gonna straighten the arms out. Remember, we're not doing push-ups really. We're doing the stretch and release. We're stretching our abs, then releasing. Stretching our abs and releasing. That's really what we're doing. My boy just called it that because that's what we call it. Arms straight out, let's stretch your pec. Put this leg behind you. Again, we're doing a stretch and release. We're stretching it. When we come back, and I'm gonna call it a one-arm push-up, it's not. It's just me stretching and releasing. That's all I'm doing. Stretching and releasing. But we're not there yet. So right now we're on the stretch. Remember, it's the stretch first, then the release is second. Remember, this is your time. This is your me time. This time is all about you. So we don't want to skip nothing. I'm trying to make sure I get all my drills in. Because I don't want to skip anything. Release. Stretch the arm out. Roll over. Throw the leg back and make sure I get the stretch. Use this arm to help stretching. Continue stretching. Continue stretching. Let me get some on my screen. Storage is full. Well, what storage has to do with me being live? Joe! I know she's gonna be asleep. My assistant is knocked out. She better be ready for her work. 5 seconds on the stretch stretch. And then we're gonna go to stretch and release, which is the drill. All right, this is the drill. Here. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 24, 5, 26, 27, 29, 30, 32, 33, 34, 35, 37, 38, 39, 41, 42, 45, 46, 47, 49, 50, 51, 54, 55, 56, 57, 59, 60, 61, 62, 64, 8, 9, 7, 7, 72, 74, 75, 78, 79, 80, 81. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your arms, all it is, your arms are straight. Roll, push it back. 8, 9, 10. Now stretch and release. Stretch and release. 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 38, 39, 40, 45, 46, 47, 49, 50, 51, 54, 55, 56, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 4, 65, 66, 67, 69, 70, 72, 73, 75, 76, 77. All right, the next motion is lunge. We're down on the lunge here. We're on the balls of our feet. We're not flat footed. On the balls of our feet. We stretch, feel a stretch here in our hips. Our lower abdomen is also being pulled. Lean back here. And you want your weight to be down here. You don't want your weight to be here. You don't want to be here because all the weight is on the balls of your feet. You want your weight to be distributed evenly, straight down. Put your hands up here. When we leaning back to try to make sure that as much of that weight is not over your feet. You got 15 seconds. I want to remove this because I don't know if it's affecting my live or not. Not now. Hopefully it's not. All right, now we're switching. Same thing. On the balls of my feet. I'm not leaning here. I want to be back here. I'm trying to straighten this back leg as much as possible because I want to stretch that hip out. I don't want no pulls. I don't want no little tears that come back to bother me later. I want to get used to stuff like this so if something happens, I am comfortable in getting out of it. I know I don't have to rush to the doctor because they say my age has nothing to do with nothing. Your ability is more dictated by what you do. Yes, age plays a part in it because your priorities change, the way you eat change. As your age changes, the way you eat got to improve drastically because you need to take in more protein because your body is going to be burning it off and losing more protein. Now we're going up and down. Now we're pulsating. So no hand up, is up, down, up, down. Slow. Real slow. You're going to stay under tension as long as possible. Breathing. So again, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. So again, out. Switch. Again, we pulsate. We pulsate on the stretch. Out. Down is out. Back is in. Down is out. Coming back, coming up is in. Get in that stretch. Chest up. Keep your head back. Make sure you're not leaning forward too much. Seconds. Then we're going to sciatic. We were rolling out our backs. All right, sciatic. Good things got spicy. Start to burn. I'm comfortable in saying we did all of our stretches plus a little more. Your stretch is not going to always go for 1 minute, but to get in the position and all of that, I use that whole minute for that. I might stretch 20 seconds on one drill more on another one, only because I'm never taking too long to get in the stretch. But I'm going to utilize the whole minute within that stretch though. I'm rolling out my back. As I say all the time, this is my favorite right before I squat. Now we're going leg over head. Now my time is going. I'm at the 10-second mark, but I'm not in position. Okay, that's fine. 50 seconds is more than enough time for a stretch. I just want to make sure I get more than 20 to 30 seconds. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And that's okay. No stress, no stress. Make sure you're breathing. Don't be in this position and not breathing. We don't need you passing out. I need you to stay safe. So I can see you here on Monday at 5 a.m. Tapping the ground. Control. We're not tapping fast, not doing this. We're tapping control. I'm contracting my back to extend, while at the same time, this is no different than keeping your legs together and being seated and head down to the ground. Try to put your head on your knee. My legs are bent, but that's fine. It's perfectly fine. Nobody's being crucified for this. All it is another form of stretch and release. Another form of stretch and release. When we just holding it was a stretch. Now we're moving to stretch and release. Now we're about to go to obliques, which is a whole lot of shoulders to meet more shoulders than obliques. But they work together in this drill. If you came in here thinking everything was just going to be easy because of our age, wrong group. So get back out of here, regroup, and come back in with the right mindset. The work can get hard, or you can do it and get comfortable, and it get easy. Don't wish it was easy. Wish you were better. Don't wish it was easy. Wish you were better. This is your village that's going to keep you strong. The 5 a.m. dash strength. And it's meant for you to be strong. We're not victims to nobody or no diseases. We're not a victim. We will not be a victim of that. All right. At 45 minutes of stretching, or 44 minutes rather, now we got sit-up get-ups. Sit-up get-ups take as long as yours take. I don't know how many you do. You might do one. I'm going to do 50, but you might do one. If that one is all you got, I'm cool with it. I just want you to do it. All right. So this is our release point at the workout where your fitness is dictated by you. How many can you get in? How many can you push yourself through? All right. So we got sit up, get ups, and now my time don't matter. It took us 44 minutes for that stretching drill, and still haven't hit. It was right at 44. All right. Now I know you have 44 minutes for yourself. All right. Let's get this money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. Yeah! Remember, it takes a village to do the shit that we do. And in this village, we fucking love you.